So we're gonna have a quick look. NCAA basketball for Binghamton, 1655 in San Diego. We have Oral Roberts, 91, 89. Idaho. We have Northeastern Massachusetts, just started. We have 4-2 in Washington State. Then earlier today we have some kids day in the bunch. Army defeat St. Peter's in their kids day. The St. Peter's Education Day Kids Day. 65-43. South Carolina State beat Western Headliners 55-44. Troy beat Longwoods in theirs 8 Longwoods 86-83. West Georgia won at home in theirs 83-63. West Georgia 73-71 on Mercyhurst in a close one. Ball State blew out Oakland City 19-34. That's when a lot of these went through. And then the kids really a good game. It's not going to get tons of attention. It's also fun for the schools, So the non-division one. And just trouble immediately back, after the game. Albany wins in there 60-57. Remember how beat Cincinnati 75-71 overtime. And Mary stunned Wake Forest. Wake Forest was undefeated 9-0. Now they didn't have the best. It was close in some games against Cedar Mercer, Radford, UCF. But was it good? But they, but still, But then they got stunned. William and Mary 67-64. And then went 68-52 over NCSU 64-50 over South Carolina State. And the Big Sky Summit Challenge, St. Thomas, Minnesota, Northern Arizona at 74-66 in theirs. St. Thomas, Minnesota. As in their education league. UAB 81-54 and Boston Quinnipiac. Massachusetts was not one. It was just 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Quinnipiac 76-49 over Boston Quinnipiac.
Wide open, just unable to convert the pass.
We have Calvin. We have Wisconsin Oshkosh 6-5 over Calvin, set 1 in Division 3.
Gets it into Gardner from half court at the horn. Can't get it to go.
And Oral Roberts stuns Idaho 892-889. Nice win for Roberts. That's a stun. Idaho just got stunned late. Wow. A very good win on the education day for the kids in Idaho. Wow, a nice win for Oral Roberts. Binghamton 63-55 over San Diego. San Diego just needs that one launch one. And you can't blame that for happening. 4/10 of a second. There's gonna be one sibling down, and that is it. Binghamton wins. They go to 4-3 in their season. And San Diego gets done on their kids' school day kids game. With it's like an education game because with the kids get watch basketball, get to watch a sport event. A lot of times they do it with women. Basketball. Sometimes there's some schools have been doing it with volleyball, but some there's men's. Not I don't know if every men's basketball team does it, but some do. Men. So yeah. Then we have BYU 8-4 over Washington State, and this is at the home of the Ute. BYU is playing in this game at the home of the Utah Jazz, Delta Center.
Good job by Brawley to take away that back door. That time the back door worked though for Villa. She took advantage of Cannon turning her head.
Little floater to finish after the backdoor cut and connection. Ollie around Root tried the reverse.
And they have to play the early game at the Utah Jazz Arena. They have to. Maybe the Utah Jazz are playing later tonight.
Abraham was unimpeded to the bucket. Goes off of her leg, however, as it is stripped out of her hands. So a scramble play by BYU's defense. BYU will take back over possession on the Wazoo turnover.
Well, you love the aggressive move to get to the rim. Just an
BYU is
unfortunate
7-1. Washington State is
anytime they can take
1-7.
advantage of
BYU's
BYU's
only
injuries
loss.
and miscues and get easier looks
BYU's
to
only win
translate
is,
to what you wanna see.
Washington State's only win is against Miami, Ohio. He had a close one at Idaho, 2-point loss at home. And it's 8-point loss at home. It's Stanford. Actually, now that I remember, I think the Miami, Ohio game was actually, in the Virgin Islands, yeah. So, British Jam. BYU's only loss is to, that one is to, BYU's only loss is against Vanderbilt. And at the Virgin Islands. As well, they beat Virginia Tech and they lost to E&O Vanderbilt. Ranked Vanderbilt, which is 2 solid teams. If BYU would have won, they would have been ranked. If Vanderbilt won, they would have been, are still ranked, but probably. But I could see BYU ranked if they advance, especially if they beat Washington State, Portland, Idaho State, UTEP. They end up going I could see them going into the TCU game on New Year's Eve, right? I'd say no problem. And there's a technical issue with the UW Oshkosh and Kelvin stream at Illinois Wesleyan. So, but UW Oshkosh in this one is up 10-7. UW Oshkosh up 10-7, set 1 over Kelvin 11-7. I want to show you this as well, but it looks like I'm not able to. So when that one, if that one gets working between 4:30 and 5 Eastern time, I will show you it. And Jason Washington State, Bright Yale, and Kelvin against UW Oshkosh from Illinois Wesleyan University. Because I don't have Flow Sports Stream, I choose the Northeast. Otherwise, I'd start 4:30 regardless. Eastern. This is touchdown. Now, if not, I'll start 5 Eastern with, or a little bit after 5 Eastern with Virginia at number 15, North Kentucky, Auburn at Syracuse, Georgia, Florida State. I'm bringing them. Otherwise, I'll bring in one of the games. I'll bring in the division. If I can bring in Division 3, I'll bring in Division 3. Plus 3 of these. Plus Auburn, Georgia, Florida State. So I don't have a Flow Sports or Coastal Association Michigan on the NJT month either. If I had Flow, I'd show you that. I choose Northeastern, then I'd not a search. But then I wouldn't show you Georgia, Florida State. I probably wouldn't show you Kentucky, Miami. Probably won't, but so. I just wish I could watch this one because it's the Division 3 women's like a quarterfinals, the championships. Hopefully it's fixed for the Barry East Texas Baptist game match. Or, it's fixed during this match. In the middle of this match. I hope so. That's a shame.